Me and him would sneak in and fix 'em up proper. Then pop 'em back in their boxes by morning so Tackleton wouldn't find out. It was just 2 days before Christmas when we met up with him.
Oh, excuse me, sir. I had so much in my arms that I couldn't see.
No, it was my fault, I assure you. Here, allow me to help you pick those up. Ooh.
What is it, sir?
My bones ache so terribly. I've no money for a room. Been sleeping out of doors.
Why, that's terrible. In this weather. Oh, you must come home with me. I haven't much to offer, but you're quite welcome to share it with me.
Bless you, son. Bless you.
He was a funny, quiet sort of fella. Wouldn't hardly say boo. Just sat there looking at Bertha with them sad old eyes.
We're so glad you could stay with us.
Oh, it is my pleasure indeed. Bertha. What is it?
The way you said my name just now.
I'm sorry. Indeed, I am. I was too forward. Miss Plummer, I meant to say.
Here now. No serious formalities. For we're all one family, and it's almost Christmas.
And we're going to have a splendid Christmas this time, aren't we, Father? With mistletoe, and a big tree, and decorations, and everything. Oh, promise me, Father. Oh, promise me. Even though I cannot see them, you will have those things.
But of course.
Now, Caleb had been stretching the truth for a long time now to keep Bertha happy. But when it came to fibbing about Christmas, well, he just wasn't quite up to it.
Would it be Christmas without the mistletoe? Would it be Christmas without the winter snow? No fireplace, no Christmas tree, no decorations, just you and me. Would it be Christmas then? On the first Christmas, there was no mistletoe. On the first Christmas, there was no winter snow. No fireplace, no Christmas tree, no decorations, just the wise men three. And it was Christmas then. The holiday season has changed, but the reason we celebrate remains. It can be Christmas without the mistletoe. It can be Christmas without the winter snow. No fireplace, no Christmas tree, no decorations, just you and me. It can be Christmas then. For Christmas lives in the hearts of men.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings.
Well, the following day it was Christmas Eve. Ooh, and we were really busy.
Rest period. Do take a rest. I've decided to give you a Christmas bonus. 4 whole shillings. Here, a shilling for you, girl.
Well, I hope it doesn't bankrupt the old skinflint.
Actually, I must confess to an ulterior motive. This is a lonely old place for me, and I finally decided that what I need is a wife.
A wife, sir? You?
And why not? I cut a splendid figure.
Oh.
You say something?
No, sir.
Well, to get to the point, I'm happy to inform you that I've decided that the girl I would most like to so honor is none other than your own dear, lucky Bertha.
What?
No, we could be wed tomorrow. It's Christmas, a holiday. That way we wouldn't lose a day's work.
Oh, sir.
No, you don't have to make up your mind right away. Take your time. Think it over. Well, I'll give you an hour and 15 minutes. Meanwhile, back to work.
Oh, Father, I'm so very honored.
But, my dear, you're just a child.
Father, I haven't been a child for a long time. You've just got to accept the fact that I am a big, grown-up girl now. Lullabies and fairy tales, pinafores, piano scales, satin bows and cheeks of rose. That was yesterday. Little girl upon your knee, that was what I used to be. Funny nose, but heaven knows that was yesterday. So look up, your little girl's a lady with a weighty problem. Daddy is her problem. He thinks she's still a child. Carousels and wishing wells, golden shoes with silver bells, starry eyes and cherry pies. That was yesterday. Carousels and wishing wells, golden shoes with silver bells, starry eyes and cherry pies. That was yesterday. Yesterday.
Miss Plummer.
Who's that? The old gentleman? I have happy news, sir.
And I've something to tell you. I've waited too long.
No. Let me tell my news first, for it is bursting inside of me. The most wonderful man in the whole world has asked me to be his wife.
Indeed. I offer you then my heartiest congratulations.
They don't sound very hearty. And now, what had you to tell me?
Well, that is...
Oh, blast all this telling one another. We've got no time for it. This is an emergency.
Why, Cricket, what a thing to say.
Excuse me.
What's wrong with the old fellow?
Never mind him. Think of her.
What can I do? Have I deceived her all this time, but to break her heart at last?
Father, I've made up my mind. When Mr. Tackleton returns, I shall tell him that I accept his proposal.
See, I was determined that Bertha would never get a chance to say yes. So I called together some of me mates. Well, right on the dot, he arrives.
Do come and sit beside me, Mr. Tackleton. I've made tea.
I shall. Oh, I shall, my pretty little lady.
1 lump or 2?
2. Oh, yes, 2, my pretty.
2, he says.
Coming up, matey.
Oh, is anything wrong?
No. And now, my dear, we come to the reason for my presence here.
That's what you think, chum. Pepper.
And have you made up your pretty little mind?
Well, to tell the truth, kind sir.
Yes.
Oh! Oh, what was that?
Never mind.